Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are continuing with House of the Dragon. This is episode 2. I really liked the first episode. Rhaenyra is probably my favorite character right now, and I also really like the king. He seems to be at least genuine, you know, for Game of Thrones kings, as far as they go anyway. Well, let's just get right into it. This is House of Dragons, episode 2, The Rogue Prince. Oh, it's actually There's actually an intro this week. Last week it was just like a sigil and just a small musical cue. So I was like, oh, I guess they're not doing like a new type of intro for it then. I love this song. I love this intro. But all I can think of when hearing this music now is this.
Wiener, 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 next to another wiener, wiener, wiener.
And now, so are you. You're welcome. Ooh. Oh. Aha. So this is that crab eater guy, I take it.
I want to seize the stepstones by force and burn out this crab feeder.
I'm not prepared to start a war with the free cities.
These pirates are not the free cities.
I wonder what the free cities are. Is that a place we know?
Daemon has squatted there for over half a year without even a protest from the crown.
Oh. So it's a time skip. They skipped 6 months after episode 1, huh?
You have dragon riders, father. Send us.
I mean, you made her your heir. You might as well just listen to her about some things, you know? She's gonna rule.
Sir Criston Cole. Son of the steward of the Lord of Blackhaven.
Well, it's gonna be him because he's the closest in age to her.
I choose Sir Criston Cole. My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Criston's investiture then.
It's hard to argue with logic.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
Oh, so they're still seeing each other.
I think she might find it difficult to discuss personal matters.
It will take time.
Oh, it's not 6 months later, then. I thought it was.
It's only been half a year since my mother died. And already they tried to marry my father off and replace me as heir.
Oh, so it has been half a year. Okay, I guess from when he sent Daemon away to when the coronation of Rhaenyra was like 6 months. Because he still has a bandage on his pinky when he cut his finger. No, then that doesn't make sense. You know what? Never mind. I don't know. He had the bandage on his finger in the first scene from when he cut it.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl. Mine own father does not know the language of girls either.
No living man does. It's a complex mystery.
The queen has passed. A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne. The king's brother, so disinherited, has claimed the Targaryen seat on Dragonstone without challenge. Now a foreign power has established a colony in our most critical shipping lane. Join our families. Wed our daughter, Lena. Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses.
You could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
Well, I kind of said last time maybe Hightower was trying to pimp his daughter out to be the new queen, but it's a fair play by other people, even though it is a little icky because she's got to be Rhaenyra's age. I mean, Game of Thrones did that too. Sansa was 14 when she married Tyrion. Maggots? Oh, they gotta eat the infection.
The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
Oh, okay, so maybe that didn't just happen, because it seemed to have gotten infected or something. So maybe it was 6 months after episode 1 to episode 2.
And to be compelled to
Replace her for duty's sake. You are the king, but I do not envy you.
Nice little manipulation there. Is that her? Dude, no, that's way, she's like 10. Ugh.
But Vhagar still lives. Somewhere. But too large for the dragon pit.
Some would say too large for our world.
Vhagar. Is Vhagar gonna be like the mother of Drogon and the other two I can't remember the name of that Daenerys has?
It would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children.
Get it out. You're like 10. Gross.
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
That's still gross.
It bothers you, does it not?
Yes, it bothers me. It's icky.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was. But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
I do love back and forth dialogue like this. It's one of the things I really miss about shows like this.
Seems the realm wants for a new queen.
A good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
He's talking to her, not Rhaenyra. Oh yeah, she had like this fingernail thing. Like she bit her fingernails or peeled at them or something. Is that just her nervous tick, I guess?
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne.
Yep.
The Prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace.
Ooh, weddings and Game of Thrones, or Game of Thrones universe, don't mix. Is Dreamfire her dragon's name? I don't know if they ever said it in episode 1, but he's already claiming himself to be the rightful heir of the Iron Throne, and you know, a dance of dragons is afoot. I remember this place. Oh wow, they got there fast. Also, I think it's probably a bad idea to send Otto to Dragonstone, seeing as how Daemon hates him. I don't think this is gonna end all too well.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Yeah. And beat him in combat. Don't forget that. Beat him twice.
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Yeah, he's got a dragon, so I think he wins. Oh, is there another one? Oh. Odds are evening, Rhaenyra. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed that she's here, though. That's the new heir.
Siculant.
Razilari to be.
She didn't know.
If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
How is this only episode 2? This seems like later in the season type material. All hail the queen.
That I would never be threatened by childbirth.
Good. Children can be such irritating creatures.
You swore to protect me, Daemon.
I'm surprised that she can speak Valyrian. Maybe it's not Valyrian they're speaking. I can't recognize the different languages in an instant. I just assume it's Valyrian.
And she has Targaryen blood. What's Daenerys like?
She is 12.
She will mature.
He'll grow. Jesus.
You should wed Lena Velaryon, Your Grace. Sate Lord Corlys and fix him at your side.
That's all that everything is in this world is political maneuverings. Every single little thing you do is about gaining more power. It'd be too stressful to live in this world.
I have decided to take a new wife.
Who's it gonna be?
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower.
This is an absurdity.
Your best friend's gonna become your stepmom. I gotta admit, after the first episode with how it ended of him telling her about the prophecy and stuff like that, I kind of figured he would start, like, I don't know, preparing her to be queen, like listening to her input or teaching her things. But we haven't really gotten that. It's just been more of her being a cupbearer.
You and I, as having been made from the same cloth.
He's talking to the crab guy. Oh, yeah. I mean, even in episode 1, he was siding more with Daemon than anything else. And it seemed like, yeah, they would be allies. It's one of those things you think about and you kind of wish you say so you can see the pieces coming together, but you just don't for whatever reason.
The crab feeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities.
Oh, does he have grayscale? Oh. Ugh. As Gandalf once said, the board is set and the pieces are moving. Everything's getting where it needs to be for, you know, a dance. I don't remember how to pronounce their name. It's like kind of like Valyrian, whatever. Seems like they are allying with Daemon, which they kind of hinted at in episode 1 because he was the one on the small council being like, oh, Daemon is the rightful heir and stuff. He was siding with him a bit more with the city watch and stuff. So that was, you know, pretty predictable, I'd say. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. I'm assuming it'll lead to war because, you know, that's pretty much just how things go in this show. And one thing, it seems to be moving at like a faster pace than early Game of Thrones did. Like, there was a time skip between episode 1 and 2. I don't remember that in Game of Thrones, and, you know, 6 months. And then in this, they're doing that, you know, not really teleporting. It's not a huge deal because it's only one narrative that we're following. We're only following Targaryens, where in Game of Thrones, we were following all the houses. But, you know, he's like, oh, you will go to Dragonstone, and the next scene they're there, even though that would take, like, I don't know, a couple weeks on sailing. I don't really know logistics of it. I'm curious to see how the rest of the season goes. Well, that's it for House of Dragons episode 2. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss when the next episodes come out. But until then, that's it. Wiener, 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 wiener. Wiener, 2 wieners alongside yet another party. Wiener party, wiener party, wiener party. Soft wieners, nice and soft, non-erect.